Hey, so I'm so excited to talk to you about intuition because I honestly believe it is the most important thing that we have forgotten to listen to. It is our God-given gift that we are born with. It is our spiritual knowing that nobody can ever take away from us. And let me just share with you what the definition of intuition is. So, intuition is the faculty of knowing or understanding something without reasoning or proof. How many times have you known something was wrong or not right, and there was no physical proof or evidence of your knowing? And I feel like moms, we have that spiritual gift. So I knew when I got pregnant with my third baby that something wasn't right. I knew that something was off. I felt I had this premonition that I wasn't going to keep this baby. And sure enough, I didn't. And I found out at the ultrasound that he had a rare genetic disorder and that he wasn't going to live past birth. So that was an extreme case of knowing your intuition, but it is very real. And I believe that everyone should know, first of all, how to tap into their intuition and how to get instant answers from their intuition. Because your intuition is just your higher self, your soul communicating to you. And our bodies is the only thing it can use to communicate. So when you get a headache or you feel sick or um, something physically is happening to your body, it's because your intuition, your spirit, your soul is trying to communicate something to you and you're not listening. And I believe in today's culture and religion specifically, we're taught to listen to that still small voice. But then when we start receiving answers from our still small voice, then we're looked at a little crazy, like it told you to do what? Or so that's why I really want to teach you how important intuition is. Now, I teach self muscle testing, which really is teaching you how to listen to your soul's truth. I hate calling it muscle testing because really it's just your body acting in a physical way to the question you're answering and asking. So for example, when I'm asking or praying like, "Hey God, I need to know the answer to this question." Intuitively, your spirit knows the answer and is going to give you a physical response. Say, yes, you need to move forward with that, or no, that's not a good decision. And the more clear you are on your asking, the more clear your answer will be. And I think that's really the missing link is, first of all, knowing what specific questions to ask and how to receive. So if you're in my free guide right now, learning how to self muscle test, and you came across this bonus on the importance of your intuition, this is it. It's just knowing that you do not need a guru, you don't need a prophet, you don't need someone outside of you to tell you what to do. Now, it's great to get advice and it's great to learn and understand new techniques. I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for someone teaching me, a mentor teaching me, hey, here's a really powerful way for you to receive answers for yourself. Now, what I have learned to do is how to filter the information you receive into your soul's truth and knowing if that's right for you or not. And I feel like more than ever, people need to be able to receive answers. And it is your intuition, it is your soul's truth that's going to give you those answers. So whether you're dealing with childhood trauma, physical pain, emotional pain, you are going to want to learn how to trust your intuition. And I teach you all about that in my, I start to teach you about it in my free guide. Then I have my more advanced guide. Hi, baby. I'm a mom. So when I record, this is what I get as well. Um, but I'm launching something that is, it's my life's work. And what I mean by it's my life's work, it's giving you real examples of someone who's lived through childhood trauma, who's lived through horrible physical, emotional, and sexual abuse, and then who also lived through, unfaithful relationships. I was cheated on multiple times in relationships, and again in my marriage. I've lost a child. I've had physical pain, spiritual pain, emotional pain, like all the things that someone can possibly go through in life. I've experienced those, but I'm also a living example of how empowered your life can be despite the things that have happened to you. So yes, I've had horrific things happen to me in my life, but I don't allow those things to define me in a negative way, and I'm not a victim to those circumstances. In fact, I use those stories now to empower me. I am a survivor, and I'm going to be the hero of my own story. And I want you to be the hero of your story. I want you to learn how to take what has happened to you and to take the poor choices that you have made and turn it into the most beautiful, empowering story of hope. Because that's, I feel like what we're missing in this world is hope. We're missing joy and happiness because we are so bogged down by, I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not talented enough. I don't make enough money. I'm not X, Y, and Z, all the things. Thank you. Putting my shoes on. And I just want you to know that, first of all, none of those statements are true. I was someone who believed I had no self-worth. I had no value. I wasn't good enough. I wasn't smart enough, all those things. And if you were to go back in time and physically look at me, you wouldn't have known based off of looking at me. But internally, I was screaming. I was dying. I was literally in self-destruct mode. I was on the path of self-destruction that was quickly leading me to the end result, which I think eventually would have been death. If I didn't physically kill myself, I think somebody else might have, based off of the situations I put myself in because of my worth and my value. So is understanding and knowing your intuition important? Absolutely. In fact, I think it is the most critical, important part of us that we need to learn to recognize and to reintroduce ourselves to, because it's children intuitively know, children intuitively act out their emotions. But as adults, we tell them to shh, be quiet, or you're going to be okay. You know, we try to do the best we can. And you know what? Sometimes our parents, first of all, they did do the best they can, or they could, with the tools that they had. But a lot of times they were actually teaching us how to not trust ourselves, how to not trust our emotions, and to allow those feelings to come up and process in a very healthy way. So I'm excited for this journey for you to rediscover your intuition, to learn how to start trusting your intuition and see what it feels like in your body when your intuition is speaking to you, because it's very different. I talk about that in You Are a Medium or How to Receive Personal Revelation. So if you want to learn a little bit more about that, you can watch those videos. But for now, I just want you to know that you are an intuitive being. You were put here with a God-given gift to receive answers, and regardless of what anyone else says. It is your all-knowing truth. It is the one and only thing that once you learn how to master cannot be manipulated. It will never be used against you, and you will always know how to receive crystal clear answers, and you will know what source it comes from. And when I mean source, I mean it's a source that wants you to do good, your higher and greatest self, because there is an opposing force that will try to get you to do things against your will and your purpose. But I teach you the difference and how to recognize the difference. And it is the most powerful thing in the whole entire world. If I were to teach anybody one thing, if I were to share something with my children, okay, it would be one thing: never second guess your intuition. If something doesn't feel right, okay, thank you. If something doesn't feel right or it feels off, listen to it. If you feel like someone is giving you wrong information, listen to it. Okay. So this is learning how to trust yourself. And it is so, so powerful. So thank you for watching this video and being entertained by my baby, my cute little baby. And, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And please, in the comments, like and subscribe, share this with someone who you feel like needs to hear this message. And if there's anything else that you would like me to talk about or share, I'm an open book. In fact, I have a book, Becoming God's Daughter, A Journey to Discovering Your Divine Worth. I'll link all the things below too, but I hope you have a beautiful day. And today, start paying attention, trusting your intuition. Pay attention to how your body reacts when people ask you questions or give you information. Is that what I'm doing? Just rambling. So I love you. I truly love you, and I truly see that this world could be such a better place if people just learned how to trust their intuition. Okay, bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye.